Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a very highly requested video of what to do if you have no skills but want to become a digital nomad. So people comment on my videos all the time. I have no skills, I wish I could be a nomad like you, I don't know what I can do that is online, my job is very physical, like maybe you're a nurse or a mechanic, or I have a job which means I can't leave my location, but I really want to travel, I love your Instagram, how can I have a job like you? So the first answer is to subscribe to this channel, sneaky, because I have a ton of videos about things like that, and I'm always uploading every single Tuesday, so I will always have new content for you, and you can let me know in the comments if you have a request. A video that is going to be particularly relevant, I will link up here, is Digital Nomad Jobs with No Skills, which is about jobs which you can learn from scratch and you can start making money reasonably early while you learn them. Obviously you have to do something people are willing to pay for, so you need some kind of skill, but normally it's something that you can learn if you just apply yourself. I'm sure you're a perfectly intelligent person. If you're willing to put some time in, then you can learn something which people will pay you for, and it doesn't necessarily have to take a very long time. You don't need to be a world-class expert to be able to start making money from it. So check out that video, but first in this video I just wanted to specifically address the question of what if I have no skills. So the first answer is you do. 100% you have something that you can sell online. You just might not realize that it's valuable. So the first thing to do is to just think harder. Have a look at your current career, your previous careers, your hobbies, your interests, what you're really into as a child. And a really good idea is to ask other people what you're good at. Ask your friends, what do they come to you for? Like maybe your friends are always asking you to organize trips for them. Are you always the one who books the hotels or arranges the meetups? Do you throw amazing birthday parties? Are you a really great baker? Are you in really good shape? Are you a great photographer? There's probably something that you don't realize is valuable. Maybe you love animals and everyone always gets you to look after their dog, or maybe you give really good advice, like career advice or personal advice. Maybe you have a really nice voice, a really nice accent. All of these things I'm saying have jobs related to them. You can be a voiceover artist, you can be a online dog coach, you can be a personal therapist. There are so many things you can do. You can be a fitness influencer. So all of those things that I mentioned, which you might not think are important, like good photographer, you know, it's just a bit of fun, I'm just good taking pictures with my iPhone. You could totally make a Udemy course about how to take iPhone photos and it would be really successful. So there's always things that you can do with skills that you don't necessarily realize that you have. So I would definitely encourage you that you probably have something that is a skill, but it's often easier to identify that using outside people like friends or family or acquaintances who can look at you and be like, oh no, that's really valuable, but to you it seems easy. Another thing that you can do is go onto sites like Upwork and Fiverr and browse around, go down a bit of a rabbit hole and see if any of them are something you can do. So for example, I'm actually hiring someone for my wedding to mix my DJ playlist. So I've made a playlist on Spotify and then I'm paying them to make it into a proper DJ mix so that I don't have to hire a DJ. I can just press play on this awesome mix they've made that's personalized to me. Now, you might be really good at mixing music and you might not realize that's a thing people pay for. I didn't realize it was a thing you could pay people to do until someone suggested to me I look on Fiverr. So have a look around Fiverr and Upwork and see if there's anything like that that you can do that you didn't realize people were paying for, and you might just discover a job that way. If you seriously can't find anything you can do that is at all worthwhile, have a look on Udemy and see if there's something you can learn. As you guys will know, if you're not new to my channel, that I teach on Udemy, so I am a bit biased, but there are so many amazing courses on there and they're always reduced to $10 or $20. So it's a really, really cheap way to learn. And maybe you can learn something like web design or how to build a really basic website on Squarespace, and then you can get people to pay you to build them a Squarespace website. You'd be amazed the things that people will pay for because either they don't have time or they don't want to learn, or they don't have the eye for it. Like maybe you're amazing at designing Squarespace websites and you just never knew. You'll know if you've ever got maybe your grandma to try and use your iPad. She has no idea where to start. She can't even find the on button. So if you can design a website on Squarespace, to you, you might think, well, that was really easy. It only took me 15 minutes to make this beautiful website. Someone else is going to be like, oh my goodness, I will pay you all of the money to do that for me because I just don't know where to start. So there's so many jobs which you can probably learn quite quickly and easily from something like a Udemy course, which is not expensive, which you can then sell to other people. It's maybe not going to make you a millionaire. You can't charge them 10 grand for a website that took you 15 minutes on Squarespace, but maybe you can charge them a few hundred. So I'd recommend looking on Upwork and Fiverr for ideas of what you can do, and then Udemy for learning something new if you really think you have nothing that is already saleable. Another thing, of course, you can do is have a look around my channel and other nomad blogs and nomad YouTubers who give suggestions on jobs you can do. There's a ton of places where they'll tell you like 100 websites where you can make money from home, things like filling in surveys or product research, and all of that is a way for you to just get started. The money is terrible, and it's not something I would necessarily recommend unless you really have no other skills. But there are ways for you to make money from home, even if there's nothing that you already feel like you can sell on a kind of hourly basis. I've said this before and I'll probably say it again, but if you have the financial means or the personal flexibility or just the plain guts to move to Chiang Mai, totally do that. Moving to Chiang Mai changed my life because I met so many incredible nomads and people are so open. One of my friends has just become a nomad and he's moved to Ubud, and he said immediately everyone is helping him with his business. Everyone is so transparent. A lot of nomads, especially in places like Chiang Mai and Ubud, are making 6 figures a year, and yet they're willing to sit down with you for an hour and talk you through how it can work for you. People are so helpful, they're so transparent. Of course, there's fakers and there's liars just with any community in the world, but there are so many people who are willing to help, and I have personally benefited from that because I moved to Chiang Mai with a few thousand in my bank account, hoping something would come up because I felt like I had no skills. And immediately I met a bunch of people who said to me, oh, you should teach on Udemy, you should do dropshipping, you should do affiliates. And I could just pick from this whole selection of experts, and they helped me get started. And we made our first Udemy course together. And now I'm making more money than I would make in a career just passively on Udemy. So go to Chiang Mai, take advantage of these amazing people, and of course treat their time with respect. Don't just email me and say like, hey, tell me everything. But if you have specific questions, if you've done your research, if you say, can I have a 15-minute coffee with you? I know exactly what I want to know. I've watched all your YouTube videos already. I'm as up to speed as I can be. I just have some extra things on top that I want to learn. People will help you. They will help you so much. So if you can, move to Chiang Mai or an equivalent nomad hotspot. The best way to find the nomad hotspots, by the way, are on a website called Nomad List. I'll link it in the description, which tells you basically the best places for nomads in the world. So you can just move to one of them, join a co-working space. You'll be surrounded by people who are keen to help you. And lastly, set yourself a challenge. See if you can make your first $10, $100 just online. Maybe spend the weekend, say, I'm not leaving the house. I want to make money this weekend without leaving the house. Can I do it? Just see if you can find someone to pay you for something, some family friend who wants a sales email written that you could do, or a press release, or they want you to Photoshop a picture so that maybe their wedding picture has got someone in the background ruining it, holding an iPad, and they just want you to edit out that person. See if you can find someone in the world to pay you to do something where you don't have to leave your house. And once you begin that challenge, you will hopefully get addicted and realize there's a bunch of things you can do for money. Over the 3 years I've been a nomad, I have done so many different jobs that I didn't even know were jobs or that I had the ability to do. And I'm sure in the future I will also do tons of other different ones. And I meet people every day who are doing different things to make money. I'm actually thinking of doing a follow-up video to the 50 nomad jobs video, which is one of my most popular videos ever. I'm trying to think of 50 more. It's challenging, but I'm working on it. So I will let you know if I come up with enough to do another video, because if there's 100 jobs you can do as a nomad, then that's pretty awesome. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope this has encouraged you to believe in yourself, that you can work online if you want to, you can travel full time, you can sustain yourself, you can live that Instagram dream if it's what you truly want. Let me know in the comments below what you do for an income, because I'm so interested to hear even more nomad jobs constantly about what people are doing. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to see you in my next video every Tuesday at 6 p.m. without fail. Have an amazing week, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.